A new day, a new dawn. Hello once again, this is James and welcome to my training videos. Import and export of data in Microsoft Excel. The interrelationship between Microsoft Office applications allows for the exchange of data in between applications, and this is called importing or exporting of data. Microsoft Access allows for import of data from Excel and can also allow you to export data to Excel. Let us see how this works. Let's use our sample database here. Currently, you see I have no table files. I'm going to import that Excel file as a table in Microsoft Access. So this is the data we have right here. This is the data file, the import sample. So you look at it, it has a list of results which has some formulas which you might want to export into Access so that we can try to utilize these formulas, since we might not be able to do them perfectly in Access. So we are going to close this, then we go straight to seeing how we can actually do the import. So what we do, we shall go to external data, then up here you see where it says Excel. You click Excel. Here it will ask you for the path where the file is located. You will browse to get the path. My data is on the desktop. I go to the desktop, go to Access Import, Import and Export. Then I'll find my Excel file and I'll say Open. Now there are two options down here. There's one which says import the source data into a new table in the current database. If the specified table does not exist, Access will create it. If the specified table already exists, Access might overwrite its contents with the imported data. Note, however, that changes made to the source data will not be reflected in the database. That is, if you go back to the import sample and you make some changes, they won't be reflected in this table which has been imported into Access. Then there is the next option, link the data source by creating a linked table. Here Access will create a table that will maintain a link to the source data in Excel. Changes made to the source data in Excel will be reflected in the link table. However, the source of data cannot be changed from within Access. You have to go back to Excel to change it. So let us choose this option here, and we see we're going to import the data source into Access, and maybe we shall try to just work with that. So we shall click OK. Then it will bring us our table. Ask us if you want our first row to work as the heading columns or the field names. You have to check this. If you uncheck this, you'll notice that these title columns will work as fields themselves, not field names. So we have to check this. Then we go next. We want to set up primary key fields and the like, so it's choosing our source, our SN or serial number to work as that. So we shall say yes, and here it asks us what do we want to choose as our primary key. Do you want Access to make a primary key? Let us choose our own. In this case we shall try to say we want our own, and by default it has chosen SN. You can choose from any list. It can drop down the list of the data types, rather the field names, and you can pick from that list actually. But what it does is, normally for it has chosen for us your number, and that is good enough. So we shall choose SN. We go next. You give the table a name you want to call it. If it's, here it's saying G1, then you say finish, and you say OK, and you close this, and here we are we have our table G1. When you open it up, you notice that the data it has from we've been seeing, which we saw in the import Excel file, is the same data which is here. If we go back and try to just open it up, you see that it's the same data as is with the Excel having imported into Access. So basically that is how we import the data. Let's say we want to export now the data into Excel. So we shall select this table. We go back to external data, and this time round we come to the export tab. Previously we were in the import and link tab. This time we come to the export sub tab and we click Excel. So here it will ask you export data with formatting and layout. So if you select that, then there will be options. Open the destination file after. I think we can choose that so that it opens for us what it has imported. So here it tells you the path where the file will be exported and preferably the name which will be given to that file, which is picking it from this table right here. So you can browse where you want your data to go or the exported file. Let's say I'm putting it maybe on the desktop. I say save and okay. So it will export it, and here you see that it has taken the work to Excel, the file called G1. And some of these come as errors. We can fix these errors by highlighting them. Scroll back, click on this. Because Excel is seeing them as text, you can say convert them to numbers and automatically they will be aligned to the right. So basically, that is how we do import and export of data into Access and Excel back to back. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.